And thank you very much, Ashley Bramey. Welcome in high atop Seedorf Gymnasium inside West Delaware High School for this Class 2A Substate 4 final here tonight. The winner moves on to the state tournament in 2 weeks at Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines as Cascade and Beckman meeting for another time in the postseason. The Cascade Cougars have ended the Beckman Blazers season 5 of the last 7 years, dating back to 2011. As Cascade coming in, the number 2 team in Class 2A with their record of 21-1. Beckman with their mark of 14-8. The Class 2A District 7 title winner was Beckman with their 64-62 win over Waukon the other night at Western Duke High School. Cascade, a thrilling victory over Iowa City Regina down in Maquoketa as they took down the Runnin' Regals 42-38. That was an intense game, loud atmosphere in Maquoketa, Matt Nauman, as a great game for the Cougars. They came back and got that 4-point victory. They were trailing a lot in that second half, but did an excellent job of focusing on the comeback there. Those seniors stepped up and led the way.
It was a great atmosphere down in Maquoketa, like it will be tonight. Cascade slowed the game down against Iowa City Regina. Tonight, I think they'll have to do the same against the Blazers from Dyersville-Beckman.
As Cascade comes in with their point average of 61 a game, Beckman, they score 60 a contest, as both of these teams are coached by younger coaches. Mike Maloney, the 28-year-old, in his first season, is 6th overall at Beckman. Been assistant coach here the last 2 years for the number 4 all-time winless leader Jim Squires, and Jake Brindle took over for the Hall of Famer Al Marshall as Brindle in the second season, the 1998 graduate of Western Duke High School, only the second ever coach at Cascade Public since it started in 1976. Mike Maloney is the 5th coach in the history of Beckman boys basketball since the school opened in 1966. We're glad to be joined by Gary Dolphin tonight as well, alongside for his insight and comment here tonight as a former Cascade Cougar himself back in, what was it, 1969, Al Marshall's first year, correct?
Oh, it wasn't the Cougars then, it was the Tomahawks.
That's right.
Matt Nauman will remember that, but I love this series, always have, because I played it. I lived it. We played home and home every year, and we even back in the old, Eastern Iowa. It was the Eastern Iowa Conference Catholic League back then, Swish, in the late 60s, and had some great games with Beckman. And if there's one game with my schedule I love to catch every year, it's this one. I don't care if it's regular season. This one happens to be for the right to go to the state tournament. And I've got mixed interest because I grew up in Cascade. Young Mike Maloney is a very good friend of mine. I know his dad. His dad is one of my best friends. And to think he could do this his first year, get his team on the cusp of the state tournament, that makes for a great atmosphere tonight.
Pretty special indeed. We'll take a timeout. We're back with the opening tip. This is Beckman and Cascade postseason basketball from KMCH Sports.
Lifetime warranty. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament action from All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The Woodland Eye Clinic offers high-quality eye and whole-body nutritional supplements that will help maintain a lifetime of healthy vision. The Woodland Eye Clinic, proudly serving Dyersville, Elkader, West Union, and Guttenberg communities.
Holtz Construction are proud to support all area athletes. They recognize the time, effort, commitment, and training it takes to accomplish goals, both in the gym and in the classroom. For all your ag construction needs, Holtz Construction in Manchester.
Milestones Group is a long-established Manchester CPA firm with services such as tax preparation and planning, accounting services, and business consulting. Everyone at Milestones Group wish all the area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans the best for a successful season.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See Larry, Sue, and Christy for all your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Along with in-studio producer Ashley Bramey, back on East Main Street in Manchester. John Swisher, Matt Nauman, Gary Dolphin, and statistician Tom Swisher along tonight. The whole crew is here. Feel like TV, feel like the Big Ten Network or ESPN or something here. Here we are for this one, and why not for Cascade and Beckman, a Highway 136 battle. These two teams taking the floor now. The officials, Bob Squires of Iowa City, he's also a signer for the River Valley Conference. Craig Murray and Todd Raby of Cedar Rapids had these two officials on Wednesday night in Maquoketa. The tip is controlled by Cascade, going left to right. As Simon won the tip as he got it to his guard, Kopis. Underway at 6:59 here tonight. Cascade won the meeting earlier this season, as that was in Cascade. Back on January 6, 58-43. Harris Huffman, Brock Simon, Johnny Supple, Gannon O'Brien, Derek Kopis. There's a shot inside, no good. Rebounded by Galen. Connor Krantz, Michael Keegan, Scott Olberding, Jackson Bennett, Mitch Galen, the 5 for Beckman. 7.5 to go. Bennett has it right side. Jackson Bennett, outstanding baseball player for the Blazers, on his way to play at Kirkwood Community College next year. Up top now, left side. This is Keegan. Now Bennett has it. Being patient here against the 2-3 zone early on are the Blazers.
Yes, they are. They are being very patient.
There's a ball knocked away, and now Keegan comes up with it, gets it back, and puts it back out top. Keegan, skip pass, left to right wing. Bennett drives, right elbow. He'll skip it left side. Short corner jumper, got it to go. The lefty, the smooth stroke of Michael Keegan gets the Blazers on the board. Keegan's the third leading scorer coming in, just under 12 points a night. As only a sophomore is Michael Keegan. Here's going to be a foul. The bucket will not count on the fourth foul underneath. Harris Huffman will take it out as they call the Beckman foul with 6:40 to go here in the first quarter. As left side, they call it on Scott Olberding, his first, team number 1. Cougars have it, driving left side, pull-up jumper. O'Brien splashes it through. Gannon O'Brien ties the game up. At 2, our first tie of the game, 6:22 to go here in this quarter number 1.
Well, nice jump shot going to his left baseline, and really good-looking jump shot by O'Brien.
Back up on top, O'Brien, a cousin of Harris Takis to start here for the Cougars. Plays at University of Dubuque now. There's a shot, no good off the backside. Rebounded by Cascade. Simon has it, now left side. Supple, guarded by Galen. Mitch Galen being looked at heavily by Wartburg and Co. to play men's basketball, as Wartburg coach Dick Pace is on hand here tonight, taking in the action. 2-2, 5:40 and counting here in the first quarter. Right corner is Supple. Left-handed pass back to Simon, top of the key. Now right side, Supple. Baseline, guarded by Galen again. And now here's a foul, hand check foul called up top on the Blazers. Connor Krantz will pick up his first. The senior, one of 10 seniors on the team, 2 juniors, 3 sophomores. For head coach Mike Maloney. There's a drive all the way in, no good. Left is short, right side, Harris Huffman. And the Blazers come back with it over the timeline. Here's Krantz. We're tied at 2, 5:15 and counting, quarter number 1. Left side is Galen. Now Jackson Bennett. Right side is Keegan, between the legs dribble. He'll pass it back up top. 5 minutes and counting here, 2-2. Beckman, the slow down approach. The Blazers, we have seen the Blazers 4 or 5 times this year, and they do like to run when they can, but they're playing Cascade's game right now. It's 2-3 zone. Right block, little jumper off the window is good. Good patience there with the Beckman offense. They get themselves a bucket, as Scott Olberding's been playing well of late, as he comes in the 4th leading scorer on the team with 8.1 a night. Beckman has a 2-point lead, 4-2.
Cougars dare Krantz to take that jump shot. They're going to lay off him all night long. They do not want Bennett to hurt him.
O'Brien, now Simon, baseline drive, little contact. He gets it back out to O'Brien. Spun around, popped out, but Simon pops it out with the right hand to Huffman. No good off the back of the iron. Rebounded, skied for by Galing. And the Blazers come back with it. 4:10 and counting here in quarter number 1. 4-2. Beckman the advantage.
A nice offensive rebound, though, tip out by Simon, and now an unforced there. I like what Beckman's doing. They're slowing the game down to Cascade's pace, but it was so slow that time that Connor Krantz, he wanted to pass it, double-clutched, traveled.
And the Cougars have it in the form of Kopis. Handoff up top. O'Brien, guarded by Bennett. Now left side pass. Simon all alone for the three. Got it to go. Brock Simon, three ball from the left corner. 5-4. First lead change. Cascade leads for the first time. 3:40 and counting here in quarter number 1. Brock Simon, 17 three balls now on the year. Came in 27%. Beckman with the basketball up top. Free throw line. Now pass out left side. Overding. Driving in. Now back out to Keegan. 3:25 and counting, quarter 1. 1 point lead for Cascade. There's a left corner three. Got it to go. Overding again. He's got 5 points. A three-pointer for Scott Overding. Only his 7th of the year. 7-19. Came in 33%.
How about that?
Another lead change, 7-5. Here is a three by Cannon O'Brien. And O'Brien, a more usual suspect to shoot the three, as he's got 28 three-pointers now of the season, a 29% three-ball shooter. A third lead change, 8-7. Here's Keegan.
Cascade's been the better ball screening team, especially along the baseline. That's where they're getting all their jump shots, from the baseline. They've been swings. Beckman will get onto that eventually, but they got to fight their way through those ball screens. Beckman's a little lazy on running through the ball screens right now. That's why Swish Cascade has every shot they've taken has been a wide open look.
Kick ball out top as Krantz is trying to get inside, and now a pass inside. Beautiful indeed. Galing off the window and good, as the assist came in the middle of the lane. Keegan, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was.
Michael Keegan, the sophomore. He's a good one for head coach Mike Maloney and company. 9-8 all the way in. Huffman has it stripped away by Jackson Bennett. And here come the Blazers back the other way with a 1 point lead. They throw it ahead. Overding just has it snared away, but they call the jump ball as Huffman and Overding were still tied up with the basketball, as it will be. It'll be Beckman basketball going left to right. 9-8 Blazers. 2:15 to go here in the first quarter.
Well, that was a quick whistle. He ripped that ball right away. That was not a jump ball, but he called it that, so you can't really argue. But
now the official coming over.
Well, they didn't flip the arrow from the opening tip, the alternating arrow. Now they got it straight. So it's Beckman's ball. That's the way it should be.
So 9-8. Beckman will get it inbounds. To Bennett. Jackson back up top. Now left side. 2 minutes and change here in this quarter number 1. All alone. Krantz for a three. No good. Too strong off the back of the iron. And the ball will go out of bounds in front of the student section of Cascade, all decked out in their black tonight on the far side. Good showing for Cascade and Beckman student sections, and a great crowd on hand here tonight.
I've not seen Bennett inside once. If I'm Mike Maloney, as big as he is, I'm putting him inside.
That's going to be a holding foul called. Lopez looked like he got tripped up as well. The baseline inbounds underneath as the foul comes on the Blazers. That's their third team foul, none for Cascade so far, and that's the second on Scott Overding.
That's big. He's got 5 points.
As he is staying in there, there's a steal by Krantz. Just snuck it away from Reed Rouse, who just checked in. Now Rouse will get the foul as Krantz goes to the rack. He'll go to the line to shoot two now, as Connor Krantz earns himself the 2 free throws. Reed Rouse, who just checked in moments ago, picks up his first foul. That's the first Cougar foul in this contest. Connor Krantz on the line. He is the 6th leading scorer on this Blazer roster. 65% for the free throw line. And Krantz gets the first one to go. He'll have one more. 10-8, 2-point Beckman lead. 1:49 to go, quarter 1.
Lazy diagonal pass. Matt Nauman, who was a great point guard at Cascade, knows you got to make a crisp pass. You cannot throw a lazy pass. That's a live ball turnover. I've only seen about 300 of those this year in Iowa City.
Obviously, Dolph hasn't watched much basketball because I didn't play very much for Coach Marshall.
The 1987 graduate.
Maybe that's another Nauman I'm thinking of.
140 counting here in the first quarter. Is Simon driving in the middle lane. Little floater, one-handed, got it to go. Buck Simon, second field goal. He's got 5, and it's a 1-point lead. 125 and counting here in this quarter, number 1. Bennett bounce pass Gailing, trying to find a slasher. Keegan, it gets knocked away. Huffman comes up with it. Now Supple, and he travels. Violation called. Beckman basketball. Supple didn't put it quick on the floor enough when he got that ball. Took an extra step, says the near side official, Mr. Squires, and it's a 1-point Beckman lead. 110 and counting, quarter 1.
I'm surprised Beckman hasn't gone into Gailing more.
Inside the free throw line is Mitch Gailing, leads the team in scoring just under 17 points tonight. He's the best rebounder with 210, 155 defensive rebounds, 55 the offensive glass. There's a nice move by Gailing. Can't get it to go. Too strong at the back of the rim. And the rebound, Cascade all the way in. Nice job, Simon, to a cutting O'Brien to the basket. Gannon O'Brien gets his 3rd field goal. He's got 7. Our 5th lead change already. Back to a 1-point Cascade lead. 12-11, 30 seconds and counting. Number 1 quarter. Up top, now left side. Here's Krantz. Back up top. Jackson Bennett tries to chase it down. It's going to be over and back violation called on the Blazers. It'll be Cascade basketball. Another turnover for Beckman as their third, I should say.
It's back-to-back turnovers. The one thing I'm noticing, first time I've seen either one of these teams, Cascade, with all that tradition, they don't get rattled. They sit in that 2-3 zone, but they're running a little bit more than I've seen them in the past. They've gotten a couple fast break opportunities for scores, evidence the last leg. Obviously, that's something Jacob Brindle has gone to over the Al Marshall era, but it's worked, and O'Brien has really looked good here in the early going.
Gannon has it up top. 15 seconds and counting, quarter 1, 12-11 in favor of Cascade. It's a shuffle pass, Simon. Now Kopis dribbling around left wing. 7 seconds. Here's O'Brien. 5 seconds up top. Simon. 2 seconds. Going to dribble in. Takes a jumper. 14-footer. No good. Off the back of the rim. And that will be the end of quarter number 1 with Cascade leading this game. 12-11 Cougars. A trip to state on the line here at Seedorf Gymnasium. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
Brew and Brew is more than just a coffee shop. They serve breakfast, lunch, cupcakes, and more. Check their Facebook page for all of their upcoming events. Good luck to all area athletes from Brew and Brew in downtown Dyersville.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936. Online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Simon's Grain and Feed wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament play. For all your feed, see the experts at Simon's Grain and Feed, locally owned and operated in Manchester.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Back inside Cedar Gymnasium, West Delaware High School, 12-11 Cascade, 7:50 and counting. Here in this contest as Reed Roush, nice job, left hand, right hand on the left side, I should say, by Reed Roush. He gets his first field goal tonight. That's a 3-point lead for the Cougars, matches their largest lead, 14-11, 7.5 to go in quarter number 2.
That's pretty obvious. I'm sorry, Matt, it's Cascade's quickness against Beckman's size, and right now Cascade's a little quicker to the basket, and they're a little quicker on the defensive end. They just forced another turnover.
As Cascade comes back with it, Kopis will bring it up. To Kopis, Huffman, Roush, Supple, and O'Brien, the 5. New face in there, Luke Getkin. moved up midway through the season, a sophomore. Now we have an offensive foul inside. Call on Cascade. O'Brien.
Johnny Supple picked up the charge on that one.
Supple pulling his way in the middle of the lane, and the Beckman defender got in there and drew the offensive foul. Second team foul.
He was looking to pass, but he got up in the air, nowhere to go, and forced the jump shot. Of course, the defender was already set.
14-11. Cascade, the three-point lead, 5-second count there. Great job by the defense. Gannon O'Brien pressuring the ball handler out front.
I tell you, O'Brien's been the difference in the game so far. He's been tremendous. He got 7 points.
He's got 7 so far, a 3, and damage in between two.
And he's forced 2 turnovers himself.
Gannon O'Brien was a little sick the other night in that game. He still had 10 points against Iowa City Regina. Swings battle around. Here's O'Brien. Beautiful rebound on the right-handed putback with a little jump hook. And O'Brien, his 4th field goal, gives the Cougars their largest lead of 5, 16-11, 6.5 to go, second quarter. Now inside the top of the key, now right side. Bennett for a 3. Got it to go. He was asking for the foul as well. Nothing coming from the Jackson. Bennett, his first field goal. A 3-ball there for the right wing as Bennett has 24 three-pointers on the year.
How big was that 3?
Gets huge. Beckman within 2 now, 16-14. Stops the offensive drought. They're being outscored 4-0 here. Now we have another offensive foul called on Cascade.
I don't know what that call was.
Legal screen on top by Roush.
Okay.
They call it on Kopus, it looks like. Derek Kopus.
I'm not a big fan of that call, as you can tell.
I don't know, Dolph, you're a big fan of any officials, are you?
Oh, no, that's Bobby Hansen you're confusing.
Oh, okay.
This one's tipped away. A pass left side, back up top for Keegan. Now driving in.
Good shot fake.
Getkin, beautiful. Got him up in the air, and then the floater from 13 feet on the right side. Luke Getkin, the sophomore we just talked about coming into this game. He was moved up halfway through the season to play varsity ball. Nice move by Harris Huffman. Jump stop, up off the window, and good on the right side by Huffman. The leading scorer coming in with 12 points tonight as Huffman has his first basket with 5.5 to go, quarter 2. Back to a 2-point lead. There is a collision inside. Contact coming. And going to the line will be Michael Keegan.
Now, the contact was after he let the ball go, but he was in the motion of shooting, and there was body contact. They blocked the shot, but body contact afterward. That's the right call. Say, these guards, Keegan for Beckman and Huffman for Cascade, they've made some unbelievable moves here the last several possessions.
Now they do call the 3rd foul. They did not put it up on the board on Roush earlier. Now they do call him for his 3rd foul on that one. So Roush will come out. Back in is Kopus as the free throw up and good by Keegan. He makes 1 of 2, and it's 18-17 in favor of the Cougars. 5:20 and counting here in this first half of play. The winner moves on to the state tournament. Coming up the week after next, the Cascade Cougar girls are also there. Our coverage of their first-round contest Wednesday morning at 10. There's a 3, right side, no good. Bennett comes in and snares the rebound away. As Brock Simon with the miss from the right wing on the 3-ball attempt. Just under 5 to play here in the second quarter. Pass inside, Galen. Good contact underneath, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 as he missed the shot out the backside. But he'll be on the line to shoot 2 for his first time here tonight. Just 2 points for Mitch Gehling so far in this game as he comes in the leading scorer just under 17 in the contest. The first one is up, rattles around, and bounces out front. They call the foul on Gannon O'Brien, his first, team number 5. As Gehling up and good. And we're tied for the 3rd time. 18 all, 4:50 and counting here in the second quarter. Supple surveying, guarded by Gehling. Left side, Simon. Short corner, Huffman directing the offense. Gave up his dribble. Now Supple inside with it. Trying to turn around. Has it poked away. And that was wide open, but unfortunately that was the official standing in front of the Beckman bench. It goes out of bounds. Mr. Squires just got out of the way before he got a facial of the basketball on that one.
Oh, Derek Kopus was in the near corner wide open. And I think that's where he wanted to go.
Still there. Kopus had kept to the corner, and the official, Mr. Squires, was standing there. 4.5 to go. He was open, to his credit.
He's probably a good shooter, too.
Bob Squires, River Valley Conference assigner. As this is spin around move, passing it, got deflected away by Simon. Now, Gailing inside. Full drop step, no good. Left it short, left side, rebounded by Roush. As Roush came quickly back in with 3 fouls. He goes all the way in. That's contact. He'll go to the line to shoot, too. Mitch Gailing will pick up a foul. That'll be Gailing's first, team number 4.
Cascade's doubling Galen every time he touches the ball in the defensive end, at least for Cascade. And Mitch short string that jump shot, and that allowed the Cascade Cougars to run out with it and draw 2 free throws.
And the first free throw is up and good. Reed Roush, 3 points on the night. Roush comes in averaging just under 5 a contest. He's a 73%.
Reed Roush, is that the infamous Fred Schuster's?
It is. I was just going to go there.
One of the great players in the history of Cascade high school basketball. Fred Schuster.
He was a Fillmore Philly, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, you're right. He was. All right, Fillmore. I'm sorry.
Around the neighborhood.
Maybe the greatest ever to play in Fillmore.
Most likely he was. Reed Roush with the second free throw. Good. And it's a 2-point lead again. Our 6th lead change of the game. This one's batted away by Kopus. So stay Beckman basketball.
Again, every time Gailing touches the ball, they get 2 blue shirts around him, and that one got poked away.
Mitch Gailing, just 3 points on the night. So far, 20-18. Scott Oberding, 5 points early in the first quarter. He had to come out because of foul trouble. He's still not back in there. And there's a pass inside as Keegan was driving right to left in the middle of the lane as it's knocked away from him. But there's some contact there, and they called a foul on Harris Huffman, his first baseline inbounds underneath the Blazers.
As Coach Brendel talked the other night, they're not going to give up any easy layups. Every time they've had an easy bucket, they've been fouled.
20-18, Cascade. Keegan drives, now Gailing off the window, left it short, gets his own rebound underneath, puts it up, he's fouled to go to the line to shoot 2. And if that's on Rouse, that's his 4th. As Gailing back on the line, and it is. Reed Roush picks up his, now they say it's his 3rd. As Gailing up and good for his second free throw made of the night, 2 of 3. He'll have 1 more.
Now, Gailing's getting more active without the basketball. He knows he's going to be doubled every time he turns around.
No good on the second free throw. Left it short, 20-19. Cascade, 3.5 to go. Quarter number 2. This game 22 minutes old here tonight from West Delaware High School. The pass left side. Simon had it picked off by Keegan all the way in. Simon blocks it away. What a block on the baseline, and somehow they stayed in bounds. Supple got it, threw it out, but it's handled by a Beckman player. Supple just threw it back in, and the player there was Krantz, and Beckman will reset it up. What a block by Simon, though, after he threw that ball away on the other end. Here is Bennett with the fadeaway. No good. Left it short. Kopus snares the rebound in the middle of the lane. He gets it to O'Brien, right wing. Gannon back up top. Simon now Kopus. Supple has it in the left corner. Cascade by 1. 2:50 and counting, quarter number 2. And baseline drive hesitation, lost his balance, so Huffman's going to throw it back out. Now a travel called on Gannon O'Brien. We go back the other way. As this series in the past 18 meetings, you go back to 2007, Cascade leads it 12-6. In the Substate games, there's been 2 of them in 2011 and 2016. Cascade has won both of those. And in postseason overall, Cascade has won 5 compared to 1 for Beckman. As this ball is pinballed around, Oberding being smart on a missed 3 from the right side by Bennett. He got out of there not getting a foul on the rebound by Cascade. O'Brien dribbles to the left wing, now into the left elbow and passes it out as Bennett cut him off. Kopus now has it. 2:10 and counting here in the first half, 20-19. Beckman trailing by 1. Simon drives in, sees a nice gap. Right hand on the left side, right pass Overding. And Overding knows he doesn't want to pick up the cheap little third foul here, so Simon had his way. He gets his third field goal. He's got 7. Here's a jumper from 19 feet. Got it to go. That is Michael Keegan, his second field goal. He's got 5. And it's back to a 1-point Cascade lead, 22-21, 1:45 and counting, quarter 2.
Keegan's making some big plays, not allowing Cascade to pull away to a 5 or 7 point lead. Keegan's been a real story, I think.
Nice move inside by Huffman, left it short there. The rebound by Connor Krantz. Up ahead, contact there. O'Brien going to get the foul called on him. It's up in the air. Too much contact with the near side official as Keegan was going for that ball. That'll be team number 8. So one of the bonus coming here for Michael Keegan. He's 1 of 2 from the line, 5 points for the sophomore. As Keegan is a 66% free throw shooter on the season as a team. Beckman shoots 64%. Cascade, tad better, 69%. First one up and good for Keegan. He'll have one more. We're tied at 22, the 4th tie of the game, with 1:30 exactly to go in the second quarter.
A lot of Cascade ties on this Beckman team. Keegan's dad graduated from Cascade High School, and also Luke Getkin's dad graduated from Cascade High School, and he's first cousin.
No good off the back of the rim, but Cascade chases down the rebound, and it's tied at 22, 1:20 and counting. Beckman has the ball in the form of Krantz. Simon comes out on him, now left side pass. There's Connor McDermott, C.J. McDermott in there, another outstanding baseball player. The state champions last summer. Team inspired by the late Tom Jink Jr. passed away in late October. There is a ball that sails out of bounds over the Cascade bench. Thrown there.
That's what the Syracuse 2-3 zone always does. They roll you to sleep. You're pass and pass and pass. Beckman was moving the ball nicely. Got a little over anxious and pitched it out of bounds in a cross-court feed. Turnover Beckman. Cascade comes back with it.
As the Cougars have it, the former Copus, now Simon.
What a move. Wow.
Inside Simon, athletic. Brock Simon, his 4th field goal of the game, high off the window.
Jump stops in the lane and spins back to the baseline and knocked it in off the glass. Beautiful move.
Brock Simon, second leading scorer, just under 12 a game. As he's being looked at by Iowa Conference and NAIA schools for basketball and baseball. 15 seconds and counting.
McDermott passed up a wide open jump shot in the baseline. They must be playing for the last shot.
Yep, last shot. It's usually what they'll do. Under 10 seconds to go, 24-22.
They might not get a better look, though.
And there is a 3, no good off the back of the rim. Chased down by McDermott. Here's another 3 attempt. Got it to go. At the buzzer, Connor Krantz with a 3 ball. He's got 5 points.
Well, I'd rather be lucky than good.
How about that? They knew they could get another look. At least they hoped they could. And another lead change sends us into halftime. It's 25-24. Beckman, the 1-point lead here after 2 quarters. As this is Substate 2A basketball, you're listening to it from KMCH Sports.
When selecting the right tire for your vehicle, you want choice. Bowman Tire and Automotive Service in Manchester gives you choice with the top tire brands available today. For the tire choice you want and the service your vehicle needs, see Bowman Tire and Automotive in Manchester. Open Saturdays for your convenience.
Susie Meyer with Exit Realty has been serving Lake Delhi and the surrounding areas with all of their real estate needs. Call Susie with Exit Realty. She has a proven track record and is ready to work for you. Good luck in tournament action from Susie Meyer with Exit Realty.
Cooper's Place in Ryan are proud to support all area athletes and coaches in tournament action. They understand the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and in the classroom. Best of luck from Mike and his staff at Cooper's Place in Ryan.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare close to home.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value the most, whether it's your auto, home, business, health, or even your life. AAA and People's Insurance Agency have been protecting all of your assets for years. So please call your local licensed AAA agent at Mormon Insurance Agency, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, for a free review of all of your insurance needs, because trust is everything.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Community Insurance is proud to support all area athletes and wish them the best of luck in tournament action. For your auto, farm, business, and home insurance, Community Insurance in Edgewood, go teams!
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Ace Body Shop has moved to a much larger location. They will continue to offer the same services, plus they have a new state-of-the-art paint booth. Good luck to everyone in tournament action from Ace Body Shop, now located a quarter-mile north of Manchester.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Gudenkopf Tiling, Excavating, and Directional Drilling do tiling, waterway reconstruction, fabrication, excavating, septic, directional drilling, and basement work. Good luck from Gudenkopf Tiling, Excavating, and Directional Drilling in Manchester.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Come to the Palace in Dyersville for great food, cold beverages, and friendly atmosphere, and help cheer on your favorite teams. The Palace in Dyersville wishes everyone in tournament action the best of luck. Go teams!
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Honey Creek Storage has storage units in all sizes, portable containers, pay online, plus security cameras to protect your property. Good luck in tournament action from Honey Creek Storage. Go to honeycreekstorage.com for more information.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Angela Weinkoff with Russell & Russell Insurance in Anamosa wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament play. Just like the area coaches, Russell & Russell Insurance can come up with a winning plan just for you.
Edgewood Oil Incorporated carries all major brands of lubricants and case oils. They carry a full line of industrial oil products, aviation oils, and antifreeze, XL brand lubricants, quality oil priced right. Edgewood Oil also carries methanol, mineral spirit, and washer fluid, and are a direct distributor of Camco brand lubricants. Edgewood Oil Incorporated in Manchester, open Monday through Saturday.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Sode's Green Acre, located in Guttenberg, offers a fun shopping experience for the entire family. Retro candy, unique gifts and toys, gourmet foods, coffee and tea, top shelf spirits, craft beer and wine, plus a cafe with full bar service. Sode's Green Acre in Guttenberg. Find them on Facebook.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Winthrop Locker does all custom and specialty processing and third-party labeling. Stop at the Winthrop Locker for a large selection of quality beef, pork, and lamb. Good luck from Winthrop Locker. Visit them at winthroplocker.com.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
Bramy Drug provides fast, convenient service from a professional staff. Enjoy off-the-street front row parking and drive-through window to make dropping off and picking up your prescriptions a breeze. Caring beyond prescriptions. Bramy Drug on East Main in Manchester.
Best of luck to all area athletes from your friends at Pets Allowed in Independence, your pet's lodging, grooming, and training specialist for 17-plus years. Contact Pets Allowed at 334-7387, 334-PETS. Independence.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Back into Seedorf Gymnasium here inside West Delaware High School. John Swisher, Matt Donald, Gary Dolphin back with you. As a 1-point lead for Beckman, we had 7 lead changes and 4 ties in that first half. As Beckman with a 3 at the end of the first half. Connor Krantz down the long distance 3, and the Blazers have the 1-point lead because of it, 25-24. As we take a look at some of the numbers here, as Beckman leading the way, Michael Keegan with 6 points, a sophomore starting guard, has 2 free throws from the line as well. 5 points for Connor Krantz and Scott Oberding, 3 for Jackson Bennett, 4 for Mitch Galing, and 2 for Luke Getkin. For the Cougars, 9 points for Brock Simon and Gannon O'Brien leading the way, 4 for Reed Roush and 2 for Harris Huffman. So 4 in the scoring column for the Cougars with 2 threes. As Beckman, they have 6 in the score column and 3 threes on the night for the Beckman offense. We take a look at some of the other numbers that all culminated in this 1-point Beckman lead after 2 quarters of play, Matty.
Cougars are leading the Blazers in shooting. They're 10 for 19 for 52%. The Blazers only shooting 38%, 8 of 21. The difference in the game is Cascade's got 5 unforced turnovers.
As Beckman with the 1-point lead, only 2 bench points for the Blazers. Cascade with 8 bench points so far. Dolph, what else sticks out to you here so far after the first half?
I don't change my strategy at all if I'm either team. The only thing I'm seeing these teams for the first time. With Bennett and all that size, I don't know why he's not playing more inside with Galing. I think, they're probing inside, looking for Galing, but Bennett gives him another option in there, and he's a good 3-point shooter, don't get me wrong, but with that size, I've got him inside more in the second half against this zone. And Cascade, they're running terrific ball screens. They're getting shots at the basket, layup opportunities. They've missed a few. Really the difference in the game, guys, right now is that 3-point shot at the half. So I don't think either team changes their strategy. That's what's made this game so entertaining.
And here we are starting the third quarter. The Blazers have it going left to right. 25-24, Beckman, left elbow, now right side, inside to Krantz. He gets it back out to Oberding. Now Michael Keegan, between the legs dribble, harassed by That was a double dribble. You betcha. Good call. The Cascade fan section over there, led by Cookie Roush and company, made that call, and they were heard by the official heard them, and the delayed call came.
Well, Keegan just had a momentary lapse, memory-wise, and put the ball on the floor twice.
All the way in, a little floater, no good. Left it short, Derek Kopis. And the rebound by Mitch Galen. Here come the Blazers back, still ahead by 1, 25-24, 7:20 and counting, quarter number 3.
I think somebody from Beckman got a fingernail on that basketball, too, on the way up.
Right side here is Keegan, now Overding. Beckman looking for their first win in the postseason against Cascade since February 28th of 2009 when they beat him in the district final, 31-26. Left side, Jackson Bennett.
Ooh, he got away with a travel.
I was going to say, he started step there. Looked like he shuffled the feet.
Now he throws it away.
Tipped away and controlled by Simon. Brock has it. Now left side, Supel. Supel tries three slide all the way in, put it up. Nifty move around the defender, but a little contact on the arm. Coach Maloney signaling for a timeout as Jackson Bennett gets his first foul called on him. Johnny Supel gets his first basket of the night.
And let me go back to Bennett. I don't have a horse in this race, but he just doesn't look that comfortable way out on the wing. I mean, how big is the kid? What is he, 6'3", 6'4"?
Jackson Bennett listed at 6'3".
Man, oh man, I mean, he's got more bulk than half the Cascade team. I got his butt down on the low block. I just think he'd be a great, he looks a little like Cordell Pemsel. He reminds me, I just think he'd have a couple good spin moves inside and draw fouls, if nothing else. Cascade was called for, 8 or 9 fouls in that first half, but a little hesitation there. Got away with a walk, then threw it away, and it led to maybe 3 points at the other end.
As Supel on the line after his first field goal, Johnny Supel thirdly scored 10 points tonight. He's a 67% free throw shooter. Cascade back up by 1. We've had 8 lead changes now and 4 ties in this back-and-forth tussle. The battle of the Butte County Highway 136, and Supel makes it an old-fashioned three-point play and gives his team a 2-point lead. 27-25 Cascade, 6:45 and counting, quarter 3. Over the timeline now, it's knocked out of bounds by Gannon O'Brien. Great hustle by O'Brien.
Well, nearly another turnover. What Cascade's doing, they're extending that 2-3 zone. They're widening it out. They're forcing longer diagonal passes by Beckman. And Beckman's a little hesitant right now. They just need to settle in. They're trapping the ball. Here's Bennett wide open.
For a 3, no good off the front of the rim, but a great rebound by Keegan. He left the shirt, got his own rebound, though. And now left side, Jackson Bennett. Make a move to the left elbow, sends it right side, and now it's tapped out of bounds by Johnny Supel. Couldn't save it before went out of bounds up his hand, and it will stay Beckman basketball, 27-25 Cougars, 6:25 to go third quarter.
Well, Mike Maloney knows exactly what we're talking about. He's very concerned with the lob passes. Cascade's much more active in the 2-3.
Bennett has it up top after the inbounds from Keegan. Now Keegan will get it back to Connor Krantz. Right side, Overding. It's a dribble to the corner. Now pass out dangerous. Almost got picked off by Simon. He got a fingertip on it. Now left side, Bennett. 2-point Cascade lead. This one's pinballed around and controlled by Simon. Left-handed pass up ahead. O'Brien thought about racing through the hoop. He'll pull up. Take the 7-footer, no good, off the back of the rim. It's tipped around and controlled by Jackson Bennett. Here comes Beckman up ahead. Mitch Galen now has the defender Huffman right on it. Galen goes up and too much contact by Huffman, and Galen earns himself to the free throw line where he was 2 times in the second quarter. He's 2 of 4 tonight from the line with 4 points.
Huffman got caught with his finger in the cookie jar. He keeps his hand straight up. I don't think the official calls that foul.
No, I agree, because he had nowhere to go with it. He had nowhere to go with the basketball. And, it looked like a bailout call, but it really wasn't. There was too much contact there. Yes, and that was the right call on the foul on Huffman.
That's the second foul on Harris Huffman. The first free throw, no good. The second one goes through. And it's a 27-26 Cascade lead by 1 now. 5:40 and counting here in the third. Left side, this is Supel. He'll put it on the floor, send it back to Simon, left wing. Brock will dribble top of the key. Now inside, passes it out. We have a travel call. Brock Simon called for shuffling his feet. We go back the other way. I thought he got rid of it right before he might have traveled there, but the official on the far side didn't think so. 1-point lead here for Cascade. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Cascade led by 1 at the end of the first quarter. Beckman by 1 at halftime. Here's a baseline pass. Overding thought Galen was closer to the out-of-bounds line. and he wasn't. Couldn't get there. It goes out, bouncing out of bounds, and it's Cascade ball.
They're doing a lot more doubling on the ball handler, and that's forcing Beckman to throw it sooner than they want to get rid of the basketball, and that's why you're seeing these unforced errors.
As driving in for the right wing, Supel puts it up from 10 feet. No good. Chases down his own board, and Gailing was hustling after it as well. He has it go out of bounds off of his hands, and it'll stay Cascade basketball. Up by one of the Cougars.
Jackson Bennett got a piece of that shot. The Cascade's challenging, but they're getting those shots blocked inside.
Here's O'Brien. Left side, Supel. Now O'Brien back up top, Simon. Kopis drives right wing. Now gives it to O'Brien. Now Supel will drive in. He kicks it out. Had a layup there, but he kicked it out. Now back to Supel inside. Blocked away, out of bounds by Gailing. It'll stay Cascade basketball.
Great ball movement by the Cougars there. It looked like some of them were wide open shots, and they were passing it up.
I'm all for the extra pass, but somebody's got to shoot a three.
Yeah. As O'Brien now, Simon dribbles in, left elbow. He'll send it out to Supel, right wing. 1 point Cascade lead. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Beckman on a 2-game win streak. Driving in from the left side was Harris Huffman, blocked away by Michael Keegan, and Beckman has it in the form of Krantz. Up top, now left side. Bennett hustling in. He puts it up, kind of fades away, wanting the foul. Nothing doing. Coach Maloney saying he got hit right on the elbow. And here is Simon going to be called from behind as Michael Keegan the foul. And Simon will go to the line and shoot two.
I have no idea what Bennett was doing at this end of the floor. He made a good drive into the lane, and instead of taking the jump shot, he left the floor and then tried to find somebody to throw it to, and they're not going to make that call. At the other end, Beckman apparently got him from behind. I didn't see a lot of contact there, but 2 free throws for Cascade.
Michael Keegan gets his first personal foul called on him. Simon sinks the first one. He'll have one more. 4:14 to go here in the third quarter. 2-point lead here for Cascade.
It's interesting. Beckman's turnovers are occurring on the perimeter with bad passing. Cascade, every time they shot fake and drive inside, they get the shot blocked. So both defenses are really playing well in different aspects.
This low-scoring affair, we figured it would be. Cascade 42-38 the other night. With Iowa City, Regina, they like to keep scores low. That's been Cascade tradition. Beckman tried to play the slow-down game, and there's a left wing three wide open was Michael Keegan. The lefty buries it. He's got 9 points. That's his first bucket this early on in the second quarter, and we're tied at 29. 3:45 and counting, third quarter.
This kid has been the difference for Beckman. I'm telling you right now, this kid is, I don't know what he's averaging, but he has had a heck of a night.
Only a sophomore coming in third on the team, just under 12 a night. Supel driving in, contact coming first. The baseline inbounds underneath as Supel drove. And they'll get the grabbing foul called. Mitch Gailing will get his second. Team number 3 here on Beckman with 3:36 to go in the third quarter. Tied again for the 5th time in this game at 29. Kopis. Left side. Here's Supel. Now right side, Kopis. Back to O'Brien. 3:20 and counting here in the third. Simon puts it on the floor, right elbow. Gets it back out. O'Brien drives. Now dishes to Supel. Guarded by Gailing. Supel drives in. Has it knocked away by Jackson Bennett. Taken by Krantz up ahead. Keegan. Now Bennett. Contact. Nothing doing it. Spins around and goes on down. Jackson Bennett gets it right over the top again. And O'Brien where the contact came from. Bennett gets only his second field goal, but a fast break on the other end. Simon up and good. Brock Simon his 5th field goal tonight. He's got 13, and we're tied again at 31. And here's an offensive foul called on Jackson Bennett.
Well, the young man from Cascade clearly was not set. He got a break there. Bennett may have lowered the shoulder, but that was not a blocking foul, but we'll play on.
As the Cougars have it with Kopis. Now Simon tied at 31. Reed Rouse drove in, and he picks up his 5th foul.
I rest my case. There's the equalizer.
That never happens for real, does it? High school and college?
That call was worse than the last one here on the baseline. My goodness.
No, Bo Borowski is not here.
Are these Big Ten officials?
Bring back the old days of Jim Bain.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Eddie Hightower. We're tied at 31. 2.5 to go.
Apparently you can be moving and still.
Here's a jumper from the baseline. Air ball about the backside. Rebounded by Cannon O'Brien. Attempted by Mitch Galen. Knotted up at 31. 6 ties, 9 lead changes in this game. Driving in, right wing. Here is Kopis. Now super for a 3 from the Dundee area. No good. Rebounds out front side by Connor Krantz. And the Blazers have it again with a 2:05 and counting in the third. Knotted up at 31. Right side is Getkin. The sophomore. Back up to Krantz. Now Bennett.
Much better ball movement here by Beckman now.
Here's a 3. Krantz, no good. Short, but Keegan gets a rebound.
Again, another big offensive rebound.
Gets it out to Bennett. He drives short corner. Nothing there. He dishes out. Getkin now puts it on the floor, but he'll send it back out. Keegan. Now they reverse it over to Getkin again. Right side. 1.5 to go. Here in the third, tied at 31. Bennett drives, baseline. Little contact, put up the floater. No good, off the front side. Bennett trying to get in there, foot off with the rebound. It's tipped away. Simon comes up with it. Brock has it right wing. Pass it to O'Brien. Now Supple drives baseline, clear lane, up and good. Johnny Supple with his second field goal. He's got 5. 33-21. Coach Maloney wanted to travel on Supple there on the baseline drive.
Cascade doing a great job attacking the basket in the second half.
Cascade student section getting into it now on the far side. As Jackson Bennett has it left wing, 15 seconds and counting. Cougar lead by 2, 33-31. Little jumper from 13 feet out, right side. That's Michael Keegan. Knocks down his 4th field goal. He's got 11, and we're knotted up at 33.
Well, I'd be looking for that kid every time down. He's got a good-looking jump shot. He's really the difference in the game for Beckman.
Only a sophomore. Michael Keegan, turn around, spin move, up off the window and good. Coach Maloney won another travel to Kopis. Made it look pretty that time. That's his first field goal of the night for Derek Kopis.
That's just a heck of a move there.
The senior. Nifty move indeed. And it's a 2-point lead for the Cougars again. 35-33, 10 seconds to counting. They'll hold it out top for one last second shot here. Worked at the end of that second quarter with a 3 at the buzzer by Keegan. As here is Getkin left side. Bennett for a 3. That's no good. Off the mark, backside. Rebounded by Huffman, and that's the buzzer. Signaling the end of the third quarter. We go to the fourth with Cascade leading by 2, 35-33. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is George Davis from the law offices of Locher and Davis in Farley and Dyersville. Proud sponsor of our local youth as they develop confidence, character, and teamwork in high school athletics and learn lessons that last a lifetime. Best wishes to all our local students. We are cheering for you. Locher and Davis law offices located in Farley and Dyersville.
Nico and New Vienna Ag Automation is committed to customer satisfaction. Nico leads the industry in efficiency and innovation with mixed flow, screenless, quiet, and efficient corn dryer units. Nico and New Vienna Ag Automation, grain quality you can bank on.
Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point is more than just another pharmacy. They also carry many gift items to choose from in their retail store. Best of luck to all area athletes from Clayton Drug, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Back to Health Chiropractic is the leading chiropractor serving Manchester and surrounding areas since 1984. They offer services like massage therapy, chiropractic, sports injuries, in-house x-rays, and more. Good luck from Back to Health Chiropractic in Manchester.
Del Clay Farm Equipment is your hometown equipment dealer in Edgewood. Del Clay Farm Equipment has preventative service programs with guaranteed prices with a 49-point inspection available. Check them out at delclay.com.
Into the fourth quarter, here we are. Who will come up victorious and make their way to state? Cascade looking for their 10th ever trip. There's a nice cut by O'Brien. He left it long. Supple with the rebound on the left side. It spins around and finally goes on down. Johnny Supple with his 3rd field goal. He's come alive for 7 points in the second half and a 4-point lead. Largest by either team in a while, 37-33. 7.5 to go, quarter number 4.
I think the biggest lead's been, 5 by either team? 16-11, I think. One of these teams led early.
5 for Cascade. Beckman's largest lead has only been 2.
Been a terrific game.
With 10 lead changes and 7 ties. A 3 by Getkin up top, no good. It goes in the hands of Brock Simon. Cascade looking for their 10th straight trip. As Beckman looking for state trip number 6, their first since 07. There's a little jumper in the lane. Johnny Supel. Coach Maloney wants a timeout. Supel with his 4th field goal. And just like that, it's a 6-point lead. 39-33, 6:55 to go in the 4th quarter. A timeout. We'll take a breather with them. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Hauser's Water Systems is proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff and wish them continued success. Hauser's Water Systems is your supplier for rippling spring water. Need softener salt or a water unit? Hauser's Water Systems in Manchester.
Barron Motor Supply, proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff. They appreciate all their hard work and dedication in and out of the classroom. Good luck from Barron Motor Supply in Manchester, your auto parts professional since 1930.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical, wishing all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action continued success.
East Buchanan Telephone Co-op in Winthrop are proud to support the East Buchanan athletes and all area athletes and wish them continued success. East Buchanan Telephone Co-op, your total communication source in Winthrop. Call 319-935-3011.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
6:40 to go here in the 4th quarter. 39-33 Cascade after a 2-point lead at the end of the 3rd quarter. A score update from Independence. Edco leading Dunkerton 41-37 at the end of the 3rd. Down in Benton tonight, Northland trying to get back to the state tournament. The number 1 team in 1A was dominating Gladbrook-Rhinebeck late in the 2nd quarter of that one, up by at least 20. So looking good for our area teams. Here is going to be a travel. It's on the hip, but Coach Maloney wanted a grabbing foul on the arm, but nothing doing. As another turnover called on Beckman. 39-36 Cascade. 6:12 to go, 4th quarter.
Again, it's either a double or a 3 guys flashing at Gailing every time he touches the ball. And they've I think, taken 3 straight shots from 3. And Beckman or Cascade's doing a great job of doubling up on Gailing.
Score update from Benton. Northland is up by 43 at the end of the 3rd quarter. So having no issues with Gladbrook-Rhinebeck, the team that beat them in the Class 1A state semifinals last year. They got runner-ups. Northland took 3rd place a year ago. 39-33 here, Cascade. In their 8th Substate appearance in a row. Simon all the way in off the window and good. And the Cougars lead by 8 now, the largest lead of the game, as Brock Simon having a wonderful night as he's got himself 15 points. Here's Overding on the baseline.
He passed up a baseline drive. Beckman really hesitant in the offensive end. Give Cascade credit defensively.
Foul Bennett. Beckman just looks out of sync here. Cascade very active as usual. Bennett for a 3. No good.
That was blocked. That was blocked by...
looked like Huffman got a fingertip on it.
Yeah, it was up, and then a foul on Beckman.
As O'Brien gets knocked down, as Gailing comes on top of him. That'll be his 3rd foul. Cascade, 41-33, 5:03 to go in the game.
We've all watched this Cascade zone for years. Know how effective it is. Beckman's just got to stay calm. There's plenty of time, 5 minutes to go in the game. It starts with stops, swish in the defensive end. Cascade's going to spread them out, try again to drive a layup to the basket. Beckman just needs to stay at home defensively.
Cougars trying to get to the state tournament for the 5th season in a row. Beckman trying to get there the first time since 07. Nice spin around move. Huffman up and good. And Coach Maloney can feel it The momentum still on Cascade's side. As another timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Largest lead of 10 now for the Cougars, 43-33. As Cascade, with that win of 15 back on January 6th, and they're only meeting this year 58-43. The last Beckman win in this series came back on January 21st of 2017. As we mentioned earlier, Cascade has ended Beckman's season 5 of the last 7 seasons, dating back to 2011. 2 times in Substate games. Last postseason victory for Beckman against Cascade, February 28th of 2009, as Cascade trying to keep that thing going here tonight as they lead by 10 with 4.5 to go in the game.
Well, guys, I got to go get ready for the Wildcats tomorrow night. Is this a game KMCH will carry?
Absolutely. Oh, it'll be on live.
Good to hear. Good to be with you.
Thank you. Gary Dolphin, appreciate his time here tonight, making the trip to Manchester, taking in the Cougars and the Blazers in this Substate contest, 43-33. As here's a 3 up top by Keegan, no good. Rebounded by Gannon O'Brien, and the Cougars have it. Going right to left. Huffman over the timeline. Now inside, backdoor pass. Kopis up and no good, but he gets his own rebound. It's put up and good. Things are going Cascade's way right now. Up by 12, largest lead of the game, 45-33. 3:52 to go in the fourth. As here's a foul called. Johnny Supel gets his second foul. 45-33 the lead. 3:52 to go here in the fourth.
Cascade has just beaten Beckman to the basket this fourth quarter. We've only scored 2 3-point baskets the whole game.
As here is Galen inside. No good. Can't get anything to go. Beckman continues to struggle. Fading away, falling down. Galen puts it up off the window and good. As the Blazers are fighting here to stay in this game. 10-point Cascade lead, though, 45-35.
Nothing's coming easy this second half on the offensive end for the Blazers. Cascade's doubling down on Galen, their leading scorer. They have limited him to 7 points here.
45-35. O'Brien. Now Simon. Simon up top with it. Will back it out inside the timeline. There's a reach in on Scott Oberding. He'll pick up his third. 2:59 to go here in this fourth quarter. Cascade trying to get to the state tournament for the 10th time in program history, all since 1993, and the 5th time in a row. As sideline inbounds, going right to left here, Cascade. Kopis has it. He'll cross the timeline with a hip-high dribble, not over and back, which some of the Beckman faithful wanted there. He did a great job of straddling that line. Simon now up top, 2:40 and counting. Inside O'Brien. O'Brien, contact there. Too much by Galen, and O'Brien will go line and shoot two.
That's the guy you want to the line for the Cougars. Gannon O'Brien, he hit some clutch free throws the other night against Regina late in the fourth quarter to seal that game.
69% free throw shooter is Gannon O'Brien. Has not been there yet tonight. He's got 9 points. He was scoreless in that third quarter. This one's up and good. He'll have one more. 46-35 now. The largest lead is in 12. 2:41 to go in the fourth quarter. As Beckman has just won one Substate since 2007. The second one is up and good by O'Brien. Since then, they've lost 4 in a row. 08, 09, 2010, 2011, 2016. Cascade trying to make it 2018 here tonight. As Beckman has been so close so many years. 5 state tournament appearances in their history. Galen gets a rebound, puts it up. That's no good. And Huffman will come away with it. 12-point lead. 2:15 and counting here in the fourth. And the Cougars, the commanding 12-point lead. Matches their largest lead of the game. And a reach-in foul called up top. Beckman will be having their 8th team foul now. And going to the line will be Derek Kopis to shoot. 1 in the bonus.
As you see, Twitch, Cascade does a unique thing. They never put anybody on the line defensively, so they prevent cheap fouls and conserve their energy because they only go 6 deep.
Coach Brundle taking that from Coach Marshall. After 48 years, the Hall of Famer, there is a missed shot. Galen gets the rebound, though, puts it up. He's fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. As the 14th foul on the Cougars. Still a 12-point lead, 1:53 to go here in this fourth quarter. And the first free throw is no good by Galen. And a timeout called here. A full timeout for Cascade. We'll take it with them. 47-35 Cougars. About a minute to go in this game. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Rivers Edge Construction wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament action. If construction plans are in your future, call Lyle Palmer at 563-920-0046. Rivers Edge Construction can help you with your residential and commercial new construction and remodeling plans. Call Rivers Edge Construction in Manchester at 563-920-0046.
Kleesner Sanitation are taking new customers for both commercial and residential properties. If you need a large dumpster or container for new construction projects and a roll-off, call Kleesner Sanitation at 927-5977. Good luck from Kleesner Sanitation.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Back into Cedar Gymnasium. This one rattles around and drops on down. As Mitch Kaler gets the second one. 47-36, 11-point lead. Cougars trying to hang on and get back to the state tournament. 47-36, 140 and counting in this contest. O'Brien has it up top. It's going to be a 5-second call by Mr. Squires on the far side, and not sure about that one. I didn't think that was quite 6 feet. Gannon was shocked as ever.
I thought Squires switched hands to restart his count on that. He went from the right hand to the left hand, but it is what it is. It's a turnover on Cascade.
Life goes on. Beckman going to have to hurry here. They're down 11 inside, and an errant pass there. Keegan trying to force it down low to Galen, and back in is C.J. McDermott, who's not played a whole lot tonight. He was bothered with that ankle injury throughout the early and middle part of the season, averaging 4 points a game. And here's a reach-in foul call. We'll go down on the other end to shoot free throws as Derek Kopus will do the honors again for Cascade. The 19th foul, so we'll just be shooting the one of the bonus still. 1:27 to go here in the fourth. 47-36. Still 1-1 as Kopus is on the line.
Cascade has totally dominated this fourth quarter.
It was 35-33 heading into the fourth. They've outscored them 12-3 in this fourth quarter of play. Kopus up and good on the first one. They'll have one more. Derek Kopus on the night. 5 points now. Our last check, Enco is leading 41-37. Start of the fourth quarter. We'll hope to get another update here shortly over Dunkerton and Independence tonight. Kopus makes the second free throw. As over the timeline with it is Keegan. 49-36, the largest lead of 13 now for the Cougars with 1:15 and counting. The Cascade faithful. A relaxed atmosphere on the far side. They can feel it, but being very calm right now. As Simon trying to get tied up with them was Keegan. 49-36, 1:08 to go here in the fourth. As Simon on the line.
Cascade faithful not getting too excited. We've been through this war before with Beckman. It's not over until that buzzer goes off, Swish.
Yes, indeed. It's Simon with the free throw. These athletes know each other very well. The football team last fall, Cascade won that meeting 35-7 in Cascade. The Beckman baseball team won the Substate game here in Manchester back in mid-July. The Beckman championship squad, 32-11, won that one 5-0 in Manchester. As here under a minute to go, 51-36. As Simon made two, he's got himself 17 points on the night. And there is a missed three by Krantz. O'Brien chasing down the rebound. He can't get to it, so it goes out of bounds. 40 seconds to go. 51-36. The lead. And the I Believe cheer on the other side for the Cascade student section. Right wing three, no good. Up and good by Jackson Bennett on the rebound. And now a foul call to Simon. Got to try to take off sprinting to the other end where nobody was for Beckman. And they call the foul. Only Jackson Bennett's second field goal in the second half. 51-38 now. 29.2 to go. 15 points has been the largest lead. And how about the Edco Vikings? Destined to get to the state tournament for the first time ever, playing their first ever sub-state game. Edco leading Dunkerton 52-37 with 2:16 to go in that game. Congratulations to Coach Justin Olin and company. It's a phenomenal effort by Edco after a short turnaround. Won an overtime game last night in Oline, a game you heard here from KMCH Sports over Wapsie Valley, 69-57. And Edco doing it again tonight as trying to get to 21 wins. It'd be 4 over the most wins back in the 64 season of 17 wins at that time. There's the three right side. Connor Krantz gets the triple, and it's back to a 12-point lead. 51-41. Coach Maloney takes a timeout with seconds remaining here. The 12-point lead as Cascade will get back to the state tournament for their 5th time in a row, their 10th time overall, all since 1993, as they'll be the second under head coach Jake Brindle, as the Cougars have a 6-11 state tournament record in their appearances. In 93, 98, they were 4th, 1999, 3rd place in 2001. 2011, 2014, they were 4th place. Also 2015, their best finish, Al Marshall's final season in 2016, and they finished runner-up to Western Christian. And last year, a first-round loss to Command. So Cougars will get to go back for the 10th time in program history, denying the Beckman's bid for their 6th in their boys basketball program history since 1975. Beckman went in 75, 82, 02, 05, and their last trip was in 2007. Those last three under head coach Dan Corey at the time. As Will Rolling is in the game. As ball is knocked away, but the foul comes as Rolling is going to go on the other end and shoot the free throws here. That's what a story Will Rolling is.
Cancer survivor. Just a great kid. You know, he had cancer 2 or 3 years ago. Now he's a spokesman for the Children's Miracle Network.
That's great.
Down in Iowa City.
No good on the free throw by Rolling. Great to give back, and a young man who's gone through something no young person should have to go through. But here he is, shooting free throws in the final seconds of his team's sub-state win. No good off the back of the rim. Those are the stories you love with that terrible disease. 10 seconds and counting here in the fourth quarter. 53-41. The Cougars are going to do it again. There's a three, no good. Lost out of bounds, and it'll stay Cascade basketball. For the 6th time in 8 years, Cascade has ended Beckman's boys basketball season and will go back to the state tournament. Long three by C.J. McDermott, left short, and there it is. Cascade gets the victory, 53-41, the 12-point win. Has 18 points here in this fourth quarter, but just 8 on the other side for Beckman. As Cascade with a dominating second half, they outscore the Blazers 29-16 in the final 2 quarters after they were down by 1 at the halftime break. Beckman led 25-24 as a game that saw 10 lead changes and 7 ties. And it wraps up in an hour and 14 minutes here tonight. Cascade headed back to the state tournament, 53-41. And our postgame starts next from KMCH Sports.
Ellis Implement and Outdoors in Coggin is your local supplier for farm equipment and outdoor power, offering parts, sales, and service since 1937. Ellis Implement and Outdoor wish all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
Steve Moyle Masonry has lowered his prices on new home or remodel construction of brick, block, and stone because he's back out in the field with his hands-on expertise. Call Steve at Moyle Masonry for free estimates and competitive pricing. Steve Moyle Masonry in Manchester, where quality is what they are all about.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
Gary's Towing for 24-hour towing. Call Gary's Towing in Strawberry Point in Manchester. Your complete towing service. Gary's Towing can handle all of your wrecker and flatbed needs and is AAA certified. Gary's Towing with locations in Strawberry Point and Manchester. Wish all area athletes the best in tournament action.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Looking for a place to gather with family and friends? Your look is over. Gather your family and friends and head to the Hillside Sports Bar and Grill. Join them for some great food and sports before, during, or after the games. Best of luck from everyone at the Hillside Sports Bar and Grill.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Bi-County Disposal Incorporated specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Easy Pickens, Quick and Handy, and McDermott Oil wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament action. Stop into one of their stores for delicious Godfather's Pizza. Good luck from everyone at Easy Pickens in Manchester, Quick and Handy in Dyersville, Lamont and Epworth, and McDermott Oil in Cascade.
Pete's Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes in tournament action. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts. Pete's Small Engine Repair. Congratulations from Pete's Small Engine Repair in Monticello.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Paladin Attachments is a blending of 11 brands joining skills and expertise to design and build the best quality heavy and light duty attachments in the world, giving customers powerful peace of mind. Join Paladin and Delhi in wishing all area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans the best of luck.
The staff at Bowenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action. Wishing you continued success from Bowenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beaton Bender Manufacturing in Coggin is proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance in Manchester. When you need service, call us. If it's time for a new appliance, we have the selection you're looking for. Gateway Appliance, Sales and Service, 111 West Main Street in Manchester. Or find us online at gateway.biz. That's G, the number 8, WAY.biz, and on Facebook.
Herb Green Ford is a community-driven Ford dealership that takes great pride in the community it represents and the Ford vehicles they sell and service. Customer service is Herb Green Ford's #1 priority. Ted Green personally invites you to join their winning team at Herb Green Ford in Cascade, their family serving your family for 2 generations.
For residential, commercial, and farm lawn care, call Spring Green Lawn Care. They are licensed and insured. Call Dwayne for free estimates. Spring Green is your full-service lawn care company in Dyersville.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Skogman Realty would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish you the best in tournament action. For your real estate needs, contact Christine Baldwin, your local Skogman Realty agent in Manchester, at 920-9194.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
For all of your auto, home, health, and life insurance needs, it's American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency on East Main in Manchester. Best of luck to all the area athletes and coaching staff from American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency in Manchester. Your dream is out there. Go get it. They'll protect it.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Hey area athletes and coaches, my name is Brooke. I am cheering you on this sports season. Krogman Construction would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish them continued success in tournament action. For all your building needs, call Krogman Construction in Manchester.
Welcome back into Seedorf Gymnasium. The picture taking underway in full force as the cutting of the night nets took place at the other end. The players need to finish up and cut the other net down. The ladder is all out and ready for them. Great class here at West Delaware High School. No hold back on their hospitality here tonight under the direction of the athletics director, Matt Weiss, and Principal Tim Felderman here tonight. This is a great venue to have a sub-state game. They know how to take care of athletic events here. And this 94-foot court, the great facility here, wrapping up its 9th season as it opened up in 2009. As the Cascade Cougars get back to the state tournament for the 10th time ever. Their 5th in a row and 6th time in the last 8 years as they end the Beckman Blazers season at 14-9. Cascade improves on at 22-1. And this is a more reserved, business-like approach for these kids this year. They expected this to get back there. They have some unfinished business from last year. They're not happy with their effort. These kids, this has been their goal because of that showing against Comanche last year on that stormy night, tornado night in early March that we were a part of that knocked us off the air during our broadcast because of the tornado warnings last early March when we were in Des Moines. And it was just a weird night all the way around. You got tornado warnings back in eastern Iowa, and the storm caught up the Cougars as Comanche played well and got the win. And Cascade happy to get back there and try to make a name for this team and these seniors going out as they're going to the state tournament.
They've got some unfinished business down in Des Moines. They want to be the first major sport in Cascade history to win a state title. 3 of these young men have played in the state tournament 3 years in a row. They're bringing a lot of experience down to Des Moines this next couple weeks. So they've got the business attitude right now. They're not over-celebrating. They know they want one more shot at a state title.
What a dominating defensive performance by the Cougars in that second half. A 3 at the buzzer by Beckman. They led by 1 at halftime, but then since that point, Cougars outscored them 29-16. Great defense all game long. Beckman could never get in sync and get in a rhythm. As it was back and forth, we had 10 lead changes. We had 7 ties. But Cascade's defense coming up huge in the final 2 quarters as the Cougars outscored Beckman 11-8 in the third quarter, 18-8 in the final frame. After Cascade led 12-11 at the end of the first quarter, Beckman had their only quarter-ending lead of 25-24 at halftime. As Cascade gets the victory here tonight and advances back to the state tournament. 9 seniors on their way back to the state tournament. And the Beckman Blazers say goodbye to their 10 seniors. And Mike Maloney's first year, give Beckman credit. They had a outstanding season in the first year after Jim Squires had the program for 2 years. The 2008 Beckman grad, Mike Maloney, the 28-year-old, guiding this team to a sub-state appearance. And unfortunately for the Blazers, it's their 6th sub-state loss since 2007. As 08, 09, 10, 11, 16, and now 18. And their second time losing here in this gymnasium. The Cougars are now 2-1 in sub-state games here at Seedorf Gymnasium as they beat MFL Marmac back on March 3rd, 2014. 4 years ago, 41-38. The year before that, they got beat by MFL Marmac on February 23rd, 2013, as the Beckman Blazers end their season at 14-9. Cascade with the victory here tonight, 53-41. As we will take a timeout, we can tell you officially North Lynn has beaten Gladbrook Rhinebeck tonight, 84-41. No issues with the Rebels this time around after losing to them in that the semifinals meeting a year ago. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with the head coach of the Beckman Blazers, Mike Maloney, coming up next right here on KMCH Sports.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Animal Health Clinic wishes all area athletes in tournament action the best of luck. Dr. Virgil Borick with the Animal Health Clinic in Dyersville has been serving the area since 1982, tending to the health needs of animals large and small. Animal Health Clinic, 1657 15th Avenue Southeast in Dyersville, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 until 5, Saturday, 7:30 until noon, or call them at 563-875-6083 to schedule an appointment.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Edgewood Feed Mill wishes all the area athletes good luck in tournament play. Edgewood Feed Mill, where improved nutrition and produce healthier food for healthier living. Edgewood Feed Mill, your full feed and grain service and U.S. feed dealer in Edgewood.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Welcome back into Cedar Gymnasium. John Swisher back at the postgame show with you as the Cascade Cougars get back to the state tournament for the 5th time in a row, the 10th time ever in school program history, with a 53-41 win here tonight over the Beckman Blazers, their Highway 136 rival, joined now by the head coach of the Blazers, wrapping up his first season. Unfortunately, tonight, Mike Maloney with a 14-9 record after winning the District 7 title over Waukegan on Wednesday night. Coming here tonight, taking on your rivals, Cascade, and the Cougars get the victory. A back-and-forth game that consisted of 10 lead changes and 7 ties in this game, and it was just nip and tuck for a while. You made a 3 at the buzzer to give yourselves the halftime lead. And what were the thoughts early on in this game?
You talk about all the time, you're coming into a game like this and you're playing a good team like Cascade is. You got to go at them and you got to get them out of their game and you got to get a lead, because they can't sit in the 2-3 zone if you have the lead in the fourth quarter. So you got to do everything you can, humanly possible, to get that lead to start the fourth quarter or really early in the fourth. And, we just missed a shot in the third quarter that would have given us the lead, give up a bucket right away. It might have been an and one, I can't recall, to start the fourth, and then that puts that to that two possession game where if you don't make the next play, then everything starts to spiral. And with their ball handling ability, it's tough. And that third quarter, they upped the pressure a little bit. We backed down just a little bit for a stretch and gave them the lead right back. And that's where the game, I think, flipped.
As the Blazers here ending their season tonight, the Cascade, as you saw some positives in this game. Michael Keegan, boy, he really stepped up. Had 11 points, but then shut down in that fourth quarter. Had 1-3 in that spurt in the third quarter, and then just not able to get going in the fourth, as was the theme of the offense tonight. Cascade's 2-3 zone just really affecting you, clamping down and taking shots away. And when there was shots inside, it was tough looks and not great looks inside. And that's that Cascade defense you've seen over the years.
Yeah, I think especially with us this year, they're really going to key on Mitch Gailing. They didn't want him to get going, and he didn't get his usual allotment of points, and part of that's on me. But Mike stepped up big, being a playmaker. That was the biggest thing. We put him in that middle of that zone for a reason. He can dribble, pass, shoot, find his open teammates. And, guys did a good job of getting to the open gaps and letting him know. And he found him in that first half, and he was really dicing it up. And that second half, they upped the pressure just a little bit, and we got just too complacent around the ball, not seeing our teammates, not helping each other out just enough. And, that's kind of the story of the game when you watch anybody on film that plays Cascade. And you got to be tough for 44 quarters, 32 minutes against the zone offensively, and you just got to keep going at them no matter what type of pressure they're giving it.
As much as it's coming, when you get in the moment sometimes, you just can't do much about it because it's just so harassing defense, and they just make you play like that. And no matter what you do, you try to get the looks you get, but and the shots just weren't falling tonight for your team as well.
Yeah, and when you're playing 2-3 the way they are, you're giving yourself a little bit of risk because, the hoop will be a little bit more open than traditionally you'd expect in a 2-3 zone. And, they're taking that risk, and they do a good job of knowing what comes next. And they put you in those awkward shooting spots where you don't normally get them in a game. Those threes are a little bit different angle. Those twos are a little bit longer. And, you just have to keep going at it, and you have to keep attacking that back line. And, if you just try to pass it around the perimeter when the pressure turns up, it's usually not going to work out well for you.
As the Blazers fall here tonight, a tough effort at Cedar from Gymnasium as the Cougars get the victory And the tough part about this night, you say goodbye to your first ever senior class as the head coach and those 10 seniors who will be remembered as your first group here as the head coach. But what an effort getting to the Substate game. You had an up and down season. You had 14-9 a record, had a lot of close games. Didn't go your way early, but found a way to win some games. And you got that big win over Waukon, held on late in that District 7 championship. So for this group, nothing to hang the head about. Yeah, it hurts right now, ending the season, falling to Cascade again in the postseason. But this group did some nice things this year.
Oh yeah, they battled all year long. There was only less than a handful of games that we really, weren't really in. And you got to tip your hat to the type of kids they are, and the parents raised them. They want to be coached, and I'm not the easiest coach to play for all the time, and I try to make it tough on them every day and have them learn something. And they were a great group. They got dedicated. They put a lot more time in than we normally see over at Beckman, and they had a goal to make the state tournament, and it just didn't happen for us this year. And it's going to happen one of these years, I think. We just got to keep going at it, keep attacking for it. And you can't be more proud of the seniors' effort. The younger guys got to learn from it. We don't have a lot of experience coming back next year, so we have to even up it even more. So I just appreciate all the kids and all the families, the time they put into it, because we put a lot of time into it this year.
Michael Keegan leading the way tonight, the sophomore, one of those kids with the varsity experience you do have coming back. And he looked so polished at times, and hard to believe that he's a sophomore. And Dolph mentioned that as well. He was very impressed with Mr. Keegan tonight.
Yeah, Mike's a great player, especially for his age. He's got that composure. He's got that little bit of swagger, and he's not scared of the moment at all. People don't know this, but we're down with one possession game, and he's the guy we're giving the ball to. He's the sophomore with all seniors out there, but he's the guy that's making the play for us, and he did that continuously all year. He's really looking forward to basketball. I mean, he plays basketball all the time, but I've been keen in his ear. We got to get the little things more tightened up, because next year I've got a feeling that every single scouting report in the Wilmette Conference is going to have his name at the top when we play him.
Absolutely. All right, congrats on the season. 14-9, getting back to the Substate. Not the way you wanted to end tonight, but good luck in the offseason and the chore of getting back to this point, of course, as it is every year. Thanks for your time. Good to have you on the show every Saturday morning, and wish you nothing but the best.
Yeah, appreciate everything you do for high school basketball. It's really a pleasure to be able to work with you guys.
Thank you. Mike Maloney, the head coach of the Beckman Blazers. One more timeout. We'll be back trying to get Jake Brindle wrangled up here in the postgame as our postgame show continues. As score updates here, the Edco Vikings, for the first time ever in program history, getting to the state tournament. Since the program started in 1961, the Edco boys going to the state tournament as they beat Dunker tonight. They held on. They're up by 15 going into the fourth quarter. Edco goes to state as they beat Dunkerton 59-57 tonight in Independence. Northland with the commanding win over Glenberg-Rhinebeck tonight, 84-41. So we'll have three boys teams at the state tournament coming up the week after next, as we have two girls teams next week. Monticello plays at 3:15 on Tuesday afternoon, and at 10 a.m., these Cascade Cougar girls, a lot of them here tonight, showing their fan support for the boys as the state tournament bracket for the girls. Cascade at 22-3, the number 3 seed. It's Dyke New Hartford 23-2, the number 6 seed, as Class 3A Monticello at 19-5 takes on Clear Lake at 22-2. We will take a timeout, come back, and start to wind it down here from Cedar Gymnasium right here from KMC Sports.
BNS Portables would like to wish all area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck in tournament play. They appreciate all the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and the classroom. Good luck from BNS Portables in Dundee.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Best of luck to all our area athletes, teams, and coaches from your tax professionals at H&R Block in Manchester. Nobody gets more of your money back than Block. Visit them today to get your maximum refund. Guaranteed. Based on maximum refund guarantee, not everyone gets a refund. For details, visit H&R Block at 1208 West Main Street in Manchester.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stop by Dyersville Comics and Games, your local comic book and gaming store today. Gaming events go on daily, and there is a great selection of comics and games to choose from. It's definitely worth a stop. Dyersville Comic and Games, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast in Dyersville. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches on a successful season.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth in the classroom and in the gym. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament play from your dairy experts. Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Heiberger Insurance in Epworth and Heritage Mutual Insurance handle a variety of insurance products serving Dubuque and surrounding eastern Iowa counties. Working together with neighbors, helping neighbors remains their focus. You can rely on Heiberger Insurance of Epworth and Heritage Mutual for all of your property and liability insurance needs. Proud supporters of the Western Dubuque Bobcats.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store in Dyersville. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 9 until 5:30, Wednesday, 9 until 1, and Saturday, 9 until 4, and evenings by appointment. Best of luck from Riker Shoes in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington excited to announce that they will be moving to their brand new facility at 2245 330th Avenue in Dyersville sometime in March. Good luck to all area athletes from the winning teams at Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello specializes in body repair and painting on all makes and models and works with all insurance companies and offer lifetime warranty. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament action from All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The Woodland Eye Clinic offers high-quality eye and whole-body nutritional supplements that will help maintain a lifetime of healthy vision. The Woodland Eye Clinic, proudly serving Dyersville, Elkader, West Union, and Guttenberg communities.
Holtz Construction are proud to support all area athletes. They recognize the time, effort, commitment, and training it takes to accomplish goals, both in the gym and in the classroom. For all your ag construction needs, Holtz Construction in Manchester.
Milestones Group is a long-established Manchester CPA firm with services such as tax preparation and planning, accounting services, and business consulting. Everyone at Milestones Group wish all the area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans the best for a successful season.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See Larry, Sue, and Christy for all your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Brew and Brew is more than just a coffee shop. They serve breakfast, lunch, cupcakes, and more. Check their Facebook page for all of their upcoming events. Good luck to all area athletes from Brew and Brew in downtown Dyersville.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Welcome back into Cedar Gymnasium. Here's the waiting for the head coach of the Cascade Cougars, Jake Brendel, to make his way up here to talk with the victorious head coach as the Cougars get back to the state tournament for the 10th time ever, 5th time in a row, and 6 of 8 of the last seasons as the Cougars celebrating on the baseline here down on the end of the court as Cascade gets back to the state tournament. Brock Simon led the way tonight with 18 points, 4 for Harris Hoffman. Johnny Supel had 9, 11 for Gannon O'Brien, 5 for Derek Kopis, 4 for Reed Roush. As 6 in the score column, they had 2 threes on the night. As Michael Keegan had 11, 5 for Scott Oberding, 2 for Connor Kranz, 8 for Jackson Bennett, 8 for Mitch Gailing, and 2 for Luke Getkin. As the Cougars get the victory and improve their record to 22-1 as they take down Beckman and end their season at 14-9. As the
23-1.
23. Oh, I shorted you. Thank you. I shorted you a win there. The most important win of all. I forgot to write down here. 23-1. The Cougars get the victory, get back to the state tournament for the 10th time in program history, 5th time in a row, 6 of 8 seasons, and this feeling never gets old, does it?
It does not get old at all. You know, we tell our guys, when you say it like that, 5th in a row, 6 and 8, it sounds, and it's kind of humbling in a way. It's kind of awe-inspiring, but at the same token, we said you can't take this for granted. You have to enjoy this. Yeah. It's a special deal. It really is. We've been very fortunate and really blessed in a lot of ways to have good kids that kind of buy into how we have to play. You know, we're just a small little town with blue-collar kids that your talent's going to fluctuate year to year, but if how you play does it, you have a chance. And that's what you've seen. I think this run is kind of, even going back to, 93 is when I think the first time they made it, and then 98, 99, 2001. I mean, the run started a long time ago. Some years you run up against buzzsaws, and some years you run up, you got a chance. But it does not get old. We're fortunate too that our girls are kind of in the same boat, and our teams kind of feed off each other that way and that culture. And I think we really appreciate just how kind of special this is. At some point, you guys will look back and say, "Man, that was pretty amazing, wasn't it?" And but tonight we're going to enjoy it. So,
and a rival team that you have played many times here in the postseason. 6 of the last 8 years now, you have ended Beckman's boys basketball season.
Oh, wow.
And 53-41 the victory here tonight, the 12-point win. And a game that saw 10 lead changes and 7 ties. It was back and forth for a while. Talk about early on, Beckman able to come out and get that 1-point lead at halftime. Early on, it was just nip and tuck there.
Yeah, I mean, it was as advertised, as we say. I mean, Coach Maloney's credit, I mean, we told our guys, too, we're different teams now. And they came out and ran a little different defensive look than we've seen on tape or seen before, and ran a little different offensive look. And that's what good coaches do, is a good adjustment on their part. And our guys were a little bit kind of trying to feel the game out a little bit. We said we kind of wanted to create the game in the first half, and Beckman did a little better job of that in the first half. And every time we kind of got a little lead, we're up, I think 16-11 at the one point. We had a breakdown, they get a 3, and then we're up, I think, by 2, and we have an unforced turnover, and they come down and get a couple foul shots. So every time we kind of felt that we had a chance to get on a little run. To their credit, they either made a play or made a big shot, and that's what good teams do. And then the kind of scramble buzzer beater, that could have gone either way for us at halftime. Could have kind of got us dejected a little bit, and kind of fired us up too a little bit, I think. It's easy to have a short-term memory and say, remember Regina, that happened too? So, I mean, it was a point of reference. In the second half, we came out feeling a little bit better about how we wanted to attack them, how we had wanted to guard them. And the guys had a couple of suggestions, stuff they were seeing out there. These guys are really good about, we asked them, so what are you seeing maybe we're not? What's the rotations we need to adjust to? And once we did that, I think coming out, even though we couldn't get any separation in that third quarter, we still felt we were getting a little bit better looks, getting a little bit better play on the offensive end, and kind of controlling their shots a little bit better on the defensive end.
On defense, boy, did you control them. 29-16, you outscored them in that second half to get the victory here tonight, 53-51. And again, like the other night, you had guys step up in certain spots and points of this game as Brock Simon had 5 points in the first. But Gannon O'Brien, he had 7 points in that first quarter. He was just a spark right away, just how he played the game the other night. But he was very energetic, like all the kids are. But Gannon just that little extra fire there when he had that 7-0 spurt in that first quarter. As Brock really brought it tonight in the second half. He had 9, just like he did in the first half, finished with 18, and then Gannon led the way with 11, but a great effort by everybody involved.
Absolutely. Gannon's really kind of found the last month or so. He showed the shot a little bit during the year, and he never struggled with his defense in his area. He's probably our most complete defensive guy in a lot of ways. He plays a lot of different positions. He has a great assist-to-turnover ratio. I mean, this is a lot of stuff that impacts winning. We told him, just keep impacting winning. When your shot comes, you're going to impact it a little bit more. And he made a couple big offensive rebound, big play in there, hit a big 3 for us, I think, a big shot for us. And it was just different guys making plays at different times of the game. And in the fourth quarter, you got Johnny. You know, Johnny has expended a lot of defensive energy the last 2 nights, last 2 games, guarding Bronze and those big athletes at Regina, then Galen and Oberdeen, these loads down here. And his offense, maybe his legs, I think, were a little bit suffered for that. But we told him in the fourth quarter, ready to make big plays for us, Johnny. We got him kind of settled down a little bit, and he just attacked. He was aggressive. He was Johnny, and he kind of dug deep in as well. And boom, boom, boom. He gets a couple big and one for us. Gets a couple big plays at the rim off the putback. That's what big players do.
You read my mind. That's who I was going to next. 9 points in the second half for Johnny Supel to finish third in the scoring column on the Cougars roster here tonight as you get the 53-41 win here this evening. So another trip to Des Moines. It's old hat for now. Experience that these kids, as you talked about, you can't take it for granted because you just never know. And you've got to soak in the experience, especially for these seniors. 9 seniors, and we talked about it. Matt Nauman and I talked about in the postgame of how this is a more business approach. It was a good celebration tonight, but not as maybe joyful or exuberant the last couple of years, because this last year for sure this group has unfinished business to do.
Absolutely.
They were not happy with that showing on that stormy night down in Des Moines.
Absolutely.
When Comanche Storm caught you off guard in that first round game last year.
That game got left a little bit of a taste in their mouth. They were tired off season of last year, and this has been their expectation. We don't really talk about goals like this. We said let's get better every game. If we're good enough, we'll wind up where we need to wind up. And these guys credit that they have had a little bit of business. It's a fun business, though. The business of being good and being on a team and competing and just doing it kind of day by day together is kind of what these guys have bought into. And a lot of these guys have been here. This is Johnny Supel's 4th state tournament. He's the first player in our history. He suited up as a freshman when the sophomore season was over. We had an extra jersey available, and he had earned that jersey. And he was down there for that, and he's played roles in the last 2, and this will be his 3rd one. You know, and they understand that we want to go down there and make it a week-long trip. You know, but we told them we got to be 1-0 each night. Champions of Saturday night. Let's go be the champions of next, whenever it is, Monday, Tuesday, or we play. So
that's right. As it will be Tuesday. Got the schedule some here. The official pairings not out, but the 2A games either 4:30, 6:30, 8:15 on Monday, and then Tuesday morning at 9:30. So we'll find out later on tonight where we go. As long as all the games got in tonight, hopefully
there were wound up being 4 postponements.
There was 4.
I know at least 2 going in. Might have been a couple more. I think I might have heard. So we'll find out. I guess
Monday night then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the big reveal, I don't think it's till Wednesday anyway. They do the coaches' seating.
Oh,
and
that's
whatnot.
right.
Yeah,
they changed it around this year. I forgot. So we will find out, though, coming next week. So 10th time ever in school program history as the 12-point win here tonight. Appreciate your time. Congratulations again, and best of luck. We'll see you in Des Moines in 2 weeks.
Thanks, Wish. I appreciate it.
You betcha. Jake Brendel, the head coach of the Cascade Cougars, as they get the win here tonight over Beckman, 53-41 over the Beckman Blazers. 23-1 now as Cascade moving on to the state tournament for the 10th time in program history. As we will send it to a interview with Bill Logan. As we told you, the Edco boys basketball team getting the victory tonight. They hung on 59-57 as they took down Dunkerton. Bill caught up with the head coach of the Edco Vikings in his 10th season, Justin Olin, and we have that interview for you now as the Edco Vikings getting to the state tournament here tonight with the win. Edco beats Dunkerton 59-57. Here's Bill and head coach Justin Olin.
Man, what a game here tonight, Justin. Congratulations on the great victory here tonight, and an amazing night. It just was. you know, I can't really put it into words how much it means to the kids and me, and just the community was just awesome. I've never seen, I didn't know Edgewood had the population of, you know that. I mean, it was just cool to see our side of the gym filled full the last 2 nights, these people coming out and believing in these kids, because, I mean, they believed in themselves since day one and understood what we were capable of, and it was just, I was so happy for them to prove it to themselves and everybody else. And I mean, we wanted to play tonight. We were, after last night, we just had that look in our eye, and I just knew that, you know, Buxton's a great team. I knew we were going to be right there and give ourselves that opportunity to win that game, and it just felt just right. They're a heck of a ball club, but I'm just so proud of the guys, just how they battle every single minute of every single game. Well, and they did such a good job of that tonight. You know, they had a couple turnovers right off the bat, first part of the game, and then you sit there and think, well, you know, it was a big emotional win last night. They got to just calm down and settle down. And Dunkerton got the lead, but then you came back and tied it in the first half. Then you went on a little run, got a 7-point lead, and then they went on a run and took a 5-point lead at halftime. So we were talking at halftime about how it was going to be a game of run and which team could stop the other team from having that big run. And boy, you're down 5 in that third quarter. You got that run right out of the locker room, got ahead, and it's like your kids, oh, we're not having any more runs. We're keeping the lead, and they did a tremendous job of staying ahead the rest of the game. Have we seen this show before? It was a carbon copy almost of last night that we didn't go to overtime, and that's why I told the guys, I said, you've been here. They haven't. You know what to do. Just make sure we play smart, we play tough, solid defense, everything's contested. We'd like to feel more rebounds on some of those missed shots to lock it away a little sooner, but they did what they needed to do. I mean, you got to take your hats off to these guys. They're just, you know, I always tell them, you know, strength in EDCO, and I mean, and this is all EDCO, you know, and it's, you know, it's just not the kids, it's the strength in the community and the parents and just everybody that came to support these guys, and it's just phenomenal just seeing it happen. Yeah, and free throws. You know, there's so many, anybody out there listening, you know, don't worry about what your shooting percentage is on three-pointers. Get to that free throw line. Shoot 70% of free throws, because that's what won last night's game. That's what won tonight's game. Ethan Stryker looked cool as a cucumber going up there, 2-point lead, 7 seconds to go, and he gets to shoot 2 free throws and just calmly goes up and sinks a 4-point lead. Then you feel a little more comfortable. Oh, yeah, no, definitely. Once he did that, I couldn't yell at him loud enough to get him inside the 3-point line. But we play this, we call it Steph Curry game every day. Swishes are 2 and makes her 1, and all the guys compete every single day at who can be the highest scorer and unseed the guy from the next day. I set team numbers. We got to have 150 points in 5 minutes, and we call it continuous free throws. And you know, these guys just focus in and they compete against each other daily in everything, every aspect. And then it's so fun to get on the court so they can just not have to compete against each other and put that all together and go against everybody else. And you know, I scheduled the toughest scrimmages I could for us. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. In our break before our first game, I scheduled Cascade and North Lynn for a scrimmage. I wanted the best of the best, and you know, these guys competed with them. I told them, guys, that's why we do this. You know what you can do, you're capable of, and you just got to go prove it to everybody else now. Well, tremendous job here tonight, man. Congratulations, perseverance. You know, hopefully a lot of little kids saw that and decided maybe that they want to do the things that it takes to get here again. But man, congratulations for your first state tournament appearance. Hey, I sure appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and we appreciate everything you do for us, too. Yeah, thank you very much, Justin. Comments from head coach Justin Olin as he's going to go down there, and he's got one last thing he wants to say here. Hey, if my kids and my wife at home are listening, I just want to say thank you for all your sacrifices, too. You guys give me the opportunity to do this, and couldn't be more thankful for that. My words can't say it, but I just want to say that to you guys as well. Thank you. Nice job there, Coach. We'll see you next week here as he's going to go back and celebrate with a bunch of the EDCO community. So, as Bill Logan, thank you very much. Tonight, Bill and Roger have the game live on KMCH.com in Independence tonight as the win for the EDCO Vikings for the first time ever in school program history. EDCO gets to the state tournament as they held off Dunker tonight 59-57. They clinch a spot for the first time ever in the 1A state tournament.
As we told you, the Northland Lynx back to the state tournament as well, as Northland with the commanding win tonight over Gladbrook Rhinebeck, as Northland with the victory tonight, as that game took place in Vinton tonight. As congratulations again to Edco and Northland and the Cascade Cougars here tonight, who get to the state tournament for the 5th time in a row, the 6th of the last 8 years, and for the 10th time in school program history. As the Cascade fans exiting the venue here, they are elated here tonight, getting to the state tournament for the 10th time ever in school program history. So congratulations to all our area teams. Great effort for Coach Mike Maloney and Beckman tonight. Came up short 53-41 to the Cascade Cougars, but to those 10 seniors, great season for them. 14-9, did some good things, got back to a state tournament, and unfortunately for the Beckman basketball family, denied for the 6th time since 2008. As that is going to wrap it up, we'll have 3 boys area coverage teams now for the 2018 state tournament, and we had 3 teams. Well, we had 3 teams last year. We did. West Delaware, Cascade, and Northland last year, so it matches last year. Unfortunately, West Delaware not able to make a trip back, but the Edco Vikings fill in their slot in Class 1A. It'll be Edco and Northland representing, and then in 2A, it'll be the Cascade Cougars. We'll have that for you the week after next week. Those pairings will come out on Wednesday from the state. There's a couple makeup games still on Monday, and we told you our state tournament coverage for girls basketball starts on Tuesday afternoon around 3 o'clock. Tom Lambert and I will take the air from Wells Fargo Arena for Monticello girls basketball as the Panthers at 19-5, the 6th seed. They take on the 3 seed Clear Lake, who's 22-2. And then on Wednesday morning, some breakfast basketball inside Wells Fargo Arena as the Cascade Cougars at 22-3. The 6th-ranked team got bumped up to the 3rd seed as they take on 6th-seeded Dike New Hartford, who's 23-2. Around 9:45 on next Wednesday morning, Linmar head coach Nate Sanderson and I will have the call of that one in Class 2A action of Cascade girls basketball. Best of luck to those 2 area girls state teams. Best of luck to our boys teams making it, Cascade, Northland, and Edco. That's going to do it tonight. Thanks to in-studio producers Ashley Bramey and Mike Johnson. Run the show back at the mothership tonight, downtown Manchester. Thanks to Matt Nauman. Thanks to Gary Dolphin for his time and insight here tonight as well. And once again, Cascade with the victory over Beckman. Northland beats Gladbrook, Rhinebeck, and Edco for the first time ever in the state tournament as they knock off Dunkerton tonight. John Swisher.